Hello everyone and welcome back to more Going Local here with Feyenoord, and it's just altogether a far less stress-free experience because we have, of course, last time, if you haven't watched it, wrapped up the Eredivisie title. We are champions of Holland. It is done. It is ticked off. It is looking really good. Let's put the thing up on the screen. There we go. Great stuff. But we can still hopefully add to that this season because, of course, the main focus today, which is going to be an entirely not stress-free experience, we are going to be playing Bayern Munich in the Europa League semi-final. I say it won't be stressful. Obviously, it will be stressful, but I think that I have very limited expectations of victory, so I guess that sort of makes it a little bit easier to manage. But yes, Bayern Munich are today's opponents, the hardest possible team we could have faced. It's good. It's really good. One game since last time. Meaningless, but we did beat ADO Den Haag 1-0. Of course, we do still have, if we can avoid defeat against Ajax, which will be today as well, and probably Sparta Rotterdam as well, we will avoid defeat all season in the league, which, is good, but we have done that before with Celtic, so, it just becomes, just used to it, really. Obviously, it would have been nice if we'd avoided defeat in the Cup, because we still haven't won that, which means we still need to try and do that. So, as said last time, what do you think we should do? Do we stay, or do we go? Obviously, it depends on what jobs are available, whether we get one at all, but let me know your thoughts down below. We may look at that today. If we get knocked out, this will be the final episode of the season. If we go through, we'll do one more for the Europa League. But anyway, enough stalling. We've got Bayern Munich first of all. The other semi-final is Lazio and AC Milan. We're away at the Allianz Arena first of all. As I say, I don't expect to win this. You know what? Bayern Munich are in the Europa League for a reason, and it's because they haven't been very good. So let's see what we can do. San Juste has a little bit of a knock. It's just a tight thigh, nothing serious. He will still be playing in this one, as will the rest of the standard defence. Specken in goal. Senesi and Kenny are there as well. Actually, I'm saying all that. Haps is playing because Shimikas had a slight illness last time, but Shimikas will obviously come back in. Cataldi, Davis and Van Kam is going to be the midfield. Braff is on the left-hand side. Dilrosun is on the right-hand side, and the issue is probably striker. What do we go with? Well, Brobby played last time. He didn't score. He's not been in very good form. Neither has Ilias. I think I'm going to go with Ilias because he's scored more goals this season, so he's slightly more of a reliable presence. But their team is good. Kimmich still there, Pavard. They've got Tion Koopmeiners, Florentino Luis, Weston McKennie, Hossim Aouar, Leroy Sané, and Thomas Muller still there. It's just wonderful. Ousmane Dembele's on the bench, as well as Upamecano, Chukwueze. Yeah. I don't think we're going to win, but let's be positive. We're the underdogs, yes, but we can give it a good go. Of course, anything we get in this first leg at all, any goals would be really good, really welcome. And there's a highlight for Bayern Munich, just a minute gone. I don't think this is going to go well. So Nazi gets it away, then we can actually counter. I mean, it is actually a highlight for us. Jaden Braff is sprinting past the entire Bayern defence. Is he going to take this on? He is. That might be the best opportunity we get in the entire tie. Well, another highlight seemingly for us, and we're playing it out from the back. Specken's goalkeeper jersey, when we have this kit on, it's just a really weird combination. Max has tackled Dilrosun. It's apparently not a foul. Looked a bit dodgy to me, but instead, this is not a highlight for us. It was misleading. We were falsely advertised. It is actually a highlight for Bayern Munich, and Leroy Sané, well, that was even worse than the effort from Braff. So free kick go for Bayern, and I feel that it's just inevitable that they will at least score one goal today, and that was close from Luis. Well, I've encouraged the boys though. It's an encouraging start. We're not behind. We're in the game. We've had a sort of even number of highlights so far. Another chance for Bayern Munich though. The average ratings for our front three are not very good, which is generally an indicator of them not really doing anything because they're not really getting an opportunity to do anything. Kimmich keeps it in. And the inevitable is coming, I'm sure. Kimmich in, Sané with a weak effort, Specken is again equal to it. I mean, if we can somehow survive this, a 0-0, as we saw from previous rounds, is a pretty good result away from home. I just don't think we will. Aouar across, Senesi's header is poor, possession is still lost, and again, we get away with it again, and Dilrosun is able to set us away. And now, as we so often do, we can spring the counter, but Ilias basically just stands there and lets us take the ball off him, and Sané's in, and Sané scores. So that was we lasted 43 minutes. The counter was, you just saw it there. Ilias, he didn't get tackled, he didn't get blocked, he just ran and then forgot to take the ball with him. Absolutely awful from Ilias. He's cost us that, and I'm going to sub him off at half time because, frankly, that was a disgrace and it's a mistake on my part. In fact, he's not even getting till half time. He's not even getting till half time as we're about to go 2-0 down. There we go. McKennie scores. He wasn't at fault for that goal, but it's going so well. It was going so well. Can we just get into half time? I mean, yeah, Shimikas just makes no effort to challenge that header at all. And obviously, Ilias is coming off. I don't think it's going to be our day, is it? It's not. Oh, well, I mean, I want to try and be encouraging. Unlucky it's not going right for us. It's more or less true. Dilrosun's having a shocker. Considering he's our most informed player, that's a problem. I mean, do we go for it? Like, do we just try and get an away goal? We'll go very attacking for a bit because, frankly, we're already out of a tie, I kind of feel. I don't think we're going to do particularly well. Shimikast's on a 5.9. As if I brought him back into the team. We should have kept Haps in there. I didn't even put him on the bench. A 5.9. Unbelievable. There's not really any options to bring on. We don't have another left back. We're giving the ball away again. Apparently, I didn't even see what happened. But they've nearly scored. It's a relief that they didn't. And, oh God, I don't even know what to do. Traore on. Braff is also having a shocker. I guess we bring on Balde. I can't take off Shimikas because I don't have another left back on the bench. At least he's found a teammate with a throw. He didn't do that last time. Can he redeem himself? Ball in. Cataldi. Robbie. Back to Cataldi. Braff is there. Braff is... Oh my goodness. Well, it's a good job he's been substituted because that was a disgrace. I mean, if we can pull a goal back, 2-1 is obviously a perfectly acceptable away leg score, isn't it? Perfectly acceptable. And, we just need a chance. We just need that one opportunity, that one bit of luck. You can't say we've not had chances. We have had opportunities and we have not used them effectively. 3-0 and it's game over, isn't it? It's not 3-0 yet. Kimmich again pulls it back and it's not 3-0 yet. Defence is doing their job. Corner though, Aouar in, and I mean, Muller's hit the crossbar. Bayern could be about 5-0 up, so I think we might even be. We have to just settle with 2. 2-0 is okay, but it's not going to be 2-0. It's going to be 3-0, isn't it? Or worse. Aouar in behind again. So many options in the box. They're lining up. If I was the Bayern manager, I'd want at least 3. The defence though are doing a sterling job. All things considered, it's the attackers letting us down. Is there still a chance though? Shimikas needs to redeem himself. He's getting fined at the moment. Finds Robbie, knocks it down to Davis. Bit of an injury. Tom Davis to Traore, and Bertrand Traore. Well, we thought if we could do it 2-1, we'd be in with a shout, and it's Bertrand Traore off the bench scoring a vital goal. He's been in wretched form of late, but comes off the bench when we need him and does what we need him to do. It's a great finish at the near post. Disappointing for the goalkeeper. And suddenly we are back in the tie. I'm staying on very attacking because that was a bad idea. Shouldn't have done that. Should have shut it down. Shut it down. Free kick from Aouar. Very defensive. He pulls it back to Pavard. We know he can do a long range strike. Gives it back to his French teammate though. Is he going to take it on? He flicks it forwards to Sane. Not like that. Not like that. That's not fair at all. I mean, at 2-1, I thought we had a chance. 3-1, not much of a chance. That is not like that. Dembele, I don't know what Specken's doing there, but it is appalling. I know he's young, but still, that's not good enough, really, is it? And 3-1 could have been a lot worse. At least we have got an away goal. Putting the result aside, that was a pleasing performance. Let's see who's got the highest rating. The highest rating for anyone is a 6.8. How is that a pleasing performance? We've got several people getting a fine. I can't fault your performance, I guess. It was bad, wasn't it? The defence did okay, but everyone else was pretty bad. That Dembele goal has probably sent us out. Not great. Let's do some fines because otherwise I will forget. Shimikas, utterly disgraceful. You're getting a full week's fine. 5.9, unacceptable. Specken got a 6.2, so that's worth at least half a week. Cataldi got a 6.1. I guess we'll give him the same. And Dilrosun got a 6.2, which is at least worth 1 day. Right, penultimate game of the season against Ajax. It was 0-0. Pretty relatively entertaining 0-0, but still 0-0, so didn't show you any of it. It keeps our unbeaten record going, which is ridiculous. Also, 85 points, I'm pretty sure, is better than last year. Also, Volendam and ADO Den Haag 7-4, so I don't know what the Dutch equivalent of match of the day is, but I know what's going top. But right, the second leg against Bayern Munich, we need a miracle, really. We need a miracle. We've got an away goal, but do you really see them not scoring? Because I don't. Here's the team. Brobby's starting, and, well, actually, Tom Davis had a bit of an injury, so he missed the game against Ajax. He comes back in for Fernandes. Yeah. Let's just keep it not embarrassing, boys, really. I mean, it's great that we got this far, really, I suppose. But we're not Champions League standard. Go and avenge them. Avenge. It never works, that team talk for me this year. But hey-ho, we'll go with it. Why not? And, yeah, let's just give a good account of ourselves, you know? I mean, if we score first, you never know. Right, and it's obviously Bayern Munich attacking first. Van Kam with a clearing header, though. And can we now counter? Brobby is playing from the start rather than Ilias. And he's found Dilrosun in space. Dilrosun has scored. Well, we have scored first. It is the perfect counter-attack. Great work from Brobby. And it's a fantastic strike from Dilrosun, by the way. Really great finish. The ball from Brobby is outstanding as well. Dilrosun takes it in his stride. Doesn't need to control it at all. What a hit. That's an absolutely brilliant goal. One of the best goals we've scored in the entire save. Crucial. We've now got a corner. I mean, have Bayern fully rotated their team? Senesi can't quite get there. But it's 3-2 with the away goal. We're back in this for sure. Dilrosun across. He's gone in. Van Kam with a goal. And well, I wasn't expecting this. I was not expecting this. Frenetic start for us. I mean, the home fans were rooting us on. Dilrosun with the assist this time. Van Kam, beautiful slotted finish. 2-0. It's 3-3. I mean, if the referee blew the whistle now, we'd be going through. Obviously, a very, very, very long way to go. Very long way to go. Any goal for Bayern is a problem, and they've scored a goal. So our away goal is now cancelled out, and they take the lead in the tie anyway. How long are we going through? 3 minutes? 3 minutes. I mean, it was fun while it lasted, wasn't it? But, oh dear, that's poor. That's really poor. We are dominating though. We've had the most chances so far. Braff involved again. Finds Van Kam. Bayern are stretched at the moment, even despite their goal. Van Kam kicked over. Not a penalty. Referees are corrupt. It's given away to Davis though. Dilrosun's in, and it's saved. I mean, it's half time. We're winning. We're winning the game, but we're not winning the tie, which is a problem. Keep it up though. A goal for us, it would be extra time because the away goals are equal. We need 2 goals. I'm going to demand more. I don't really want to go any sort of more attacking because I think the start was so good and we just kind of haven't maintained that. Right, I've gone very attacking. We can't afford not to. Braff is having a poor game, so Balde can come on. Like this is it. If we don't go for it, we're not going to go through. So I don't think it's going to happen though. What a start. What a brilliant start. I believed for a few seconds until their goal went in. But, we need 2. Dilrosun to Balde. Balde flicks it in. It's a weak effort from Balde. I don't want to take off Brobby or Dilrosun. They're playing the best. I'm going to have to, I guess, take off Brobby. I mean, there's no... I want to bring Traore on. I'm going to take off Cataldi, because I don't think it's going to make any difference, really. But bring Traore on. Just play him centrally. Go with that. For the final few minutes, we need 2 goals in, couple of minutes? It's not going to happen, is it? It's not happening. We're very attacking. We're seeing nothing except a Bayern Munich goal. Can we at least win the game? Can we at least win the game, right? We deserve to win the game. We're not even going to win the game. Well, it was a nice dream for those first 10 minutes. Did you believe? I believed. I actually believed. It gave me hope. And so that's... It's a fool's hope. It's a fool's hope. I mean, what Specken, for all his brilliance, has been shocking in this tie. What was that? Just leaning the other way. What possible way do you think he's going to shoot? Anyway, it's 2-2. I said, can we not disgrace ourselves? We definitely didn't disgrace ourselves, did we? We definitely didn't disgrace ourselves. And there's no shame in getting knocked out by Bayern Munich, really, is there? A team who shouldn't even be in this competition, really. And yeah, you did give it everything. We were dead and buried pretty much, but we nearly did it for a few minutes. We were going to do it. Unfortunately, there was another 80 minutes of football to play. So, yeah, these things don't last. But there we go. We're out of the Europa League. It's the furthest we've been in either European competition that we need to win. One day we will, but that day is not today. Right, given that we have failed to make the final, we will therefore play the final match of the season against Sparta Rotterdam today as well. We'll wrap it up and then have a look at the old jobs market as well. Of course, we are on still somehow for a potential unbeaten season, which frankly, I'm getting sick of them at this point. I don't even mind if I lose. Right, the team is, as you would expect, for the final game of the season. Potentially our final game in charge. Maybe. Depends if there's opportunities available that are worth taking. As this will definitely be the final episode of the season now, might as well sort of talk about this. My feelings on this are that I probably would like to stay and try and get the Dutch Cup again. However, we've only got 15 years left, so we need to see if we can win, the rest of the trophies. So I think if there are other opportunities for us to go to, I think particularly any of the big three jobs in Portugal, that's something we should definitely probably take. And then obviously any other sort of big job like PSG, Bayern Munich, etc. Not that they'll probably be available, but they're the ones to sort of look for, I think. And, we wouldn't really want to turn them down. Obviously, the Dutch Cup is something I want to win, but there's other opportunities we need to take, as this game is just extremely boring. But we are doing what we need to do, and that's just not lose. So yeah, that's sort of my feeling at the moment. I think if it's a team sort of like Napoli, Valencia, something like that, you're sort of more not mid-table team, but sort of going to be a bit more of a struggle to win those leagues and cups quickly. Probably not worth it. But if it's a team where we can contend sort of straight away, then I think we probably will look to move. But again, as we've seen previously in the save, we've seen when we wanted to leave Celtic. This game is absolutely dull as ditch water, isn't it? But yeah, as we saw when we wanted to leave Celtic, there were no jobs really available at all. And then as we finally have a highlight, it's a highlight for them. Are we going to throw away the unbeaten season right at the end? Specking with the save. We are. And I think he's offside. For leader, he scores. He's offside. He's going to be offside. I hope he is. Because that would be really annoying. As much as I don't care that much. Has it been ruled out? It's been ruled out. Good. Right. No, don't do that, game. Don't do that. Yeah, as we're saying, is we are going to do it. We are going to go unbeaten. We're going to hold on. There we go. It's 0-0. It's boring. We've not won any of our last 4 games. It does not matter. We have gone unbeaten all season. I'm going to say it wasn't good enough, but I don't really care. As if we've gone unbeaten again. 3 out of 5 seasons. It's actually embarrassing at this point. 86 points. It's a record. It's a record for us. And yeah, really good. But as I was trying to say before that late drama, when we tried to leave Celtic, obviously we didn't get any jobs. There weren't any jobs available. And then also we then had a problem when the jobs did become available. We didn't actually get any of the ones that we really, really wanted until final came along. So even if there are jobs available, we might not necessarily actually get them. But anyway, before we look at that, let's just take a moment to acknowledge what's been a fantastic season, of course. Eredivisie title as well as the Johan Cruyff Shield. That was a good piece of silverware to collect. It would have been nice to win the cup as well. That would have made leaving a much more straightforward thing. But yeah, very good season. The signings overall, well, I say mixed bag. Dilrosun has been fantastic. For free, has been brilliant. It's come in and taken over from Bertrand Traoré, scored some wonderful goals. The rest of them didn't really play all that much. Obviously, Brobby online did a decent job, then lost his place, wasn't amazing. But overall, the Eredivisie victory, obviously, you can't really fault that. It was unbeaten again. Honestly, what are we doing? People are going to think I'm save scumming. I'm not. I don't know why we keep going unbeaten. This won't happen when we get to the Premier League, into La Liga, let's put it that way. I mean, the financials are looking good. I reckon we're going to have a reasonable amount of money to spend. Obviously, we didn't spend any of the Patrick Bamford money. That's like £14 million. So I reckon we might have even 20 million to spend. We haven't used either wildcard for Feyenoord either. So one more season here, push it over, see if we can win the cup. Team of the season then, I mean, the defence really kind of carried us through. Fantastic ratings from almost all of them. Shimikas actually letting us down a little bit. Kenny as well, but the centre-backs, fantastic. I mean, I say letting us down. They got over a 7. You can't really complain about that. Cataldi, lots of assists from set pieces as well. Specken, what a performance throughout the season. Dropped a little bit towards the end, but still did very well. Van Cameron Davis, all right. Braff and Dilson both did really well. Good to see Dilson getting in there as well. And Ilias, striker's a problem. If we're here next season, I'm probably going to use a wild card on a striker. Player of the season, though, Danilo Cataldi wins that one, which is odd. I mean, he did do very well. I would have given it to Dilson or one of the centre-backs personally. But anyway, Braff gets young player. Signing goes to Dilson, obviously. What a free signing that was, by the way. Brilliant pickup. Ilias gets goal of the season. Top goal scorer as well. Most assists is Cataldi. Most player of the matches and average rating is Cataldi. I guess that's why he's won player of the season. Most clean sheets in a season, 33 for Specken. That's pretty impressive. So yeah, overall, can't really complain, can we? Can't really complain. Now, obviously, all the other leagues don't really end it for another week or so. So we'll go forwards, see what their situations are like, see what jobs are available, have a look and see if there's anything that's interesting to us. And then, well, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Well, if we do say the board have not given us anything extra, it's 14.35 million, which is pretty much all the money we had anyway. £152,000 a week of wage budget is not amazing, really. Not great. A takeover would be nice. Right then, I've gone all the way forwards to the Europa League final, and Bayern Munich have not won. AC Milan win 1-0, which I don't know how I feel about that. But anyway, this is the job situation, and it's not great. These are the, obviously I've filtered this based on the leagues we still need to go to. It's not amazing, really. It's not amazing. Villarreal, Real Sociedad, and Arsenal, and it's an Arsenal side who finished in 8th in the Premier League, and they've not even qualified for the Euro Cup 2, behind Southampton and Everton. I mean, I'm not surprised based on reality. I'm not surprised at all. But do we really want to go there when you consider they got 57 points and Manchester City got 93? Probably not. And then either of the Spanish sides. So, well, Sociedad finished in 6th place. How far behind were behind the champions were they? 62 points. Barcelona 88. Now, obviously, we had a similar situation with Feyenoord, and we've been able to do it in 2 years and win the league. It's more sort of straightforward because the only other teams we really had to contend with were Alkmaar and PSV. And obviously Ajax. The amount of teams we would need to beat in the Premier League is considerable. The amount of teams we need to beat in La Liga is considerable. So, yeah, I don't know. What I do know is that I expect more people will be sacked. I mean, currently, Diego Simeone, very insecure at Atletico Madrid. That's more like it. Hansi Flick, finally insecure at Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich did not win the Bundesliga. Dortmund won it. Again, they have won it 3 years in a row. Now, if I was the Bayern board, he'd be getting the sack. If you're Bayern Munich, you don't go 3 years without a Bundesliga title. That has not happened for ages. I cannot believe he's not been sacked. Surely it's only a matter of time. Otherwise, no one else looks like they're going to be sacked. Now, obviously, these jobs will be filled by someone. They'll be filled by potentially someone who's employed. Apparently the favourite for the Arsenal job is Jose Mourinho. So make of that what you will. But obviously once these jobs are filled, that will potentially create other vacancies which we can potentially go to. Jobs will come up throughout the summer. There isn't a European Championship or a World Cup. So there's not going to be anything caused by international appointments this summer. So it's maybe a bit of a difficult time. But yeah, nothing is leaping out at me. I don't want to apply for any of these, frankly, including Arsenal, because while they are a traditional top 6 side, that is, well, we'll look at their squad, I suppose. Okay, maybe. They've got Pulisic, Calvert-Lewin, Sandro Tonali, Kasper Dolberg, Gabriel's still there, Tierney's still there. They've got Tolisso, Saliba's still there. This isn't bad. As a squad, it's not awful, is it? I mean, it needs work, especially midfield, but it's not horrendous. Oh, they're not in Europe, though. Do we want another season without European football? Are we really gonna? We're not gonna win the Premier League in 1 year, are we? I don't know. I'm going to apply for it, but I'm not going to necessarily take it even if we get offered it. Right, it doesn't look like anything else is going to happen at the moment in terms of Bayern, in terms of Atletico Madrid or anyone else, but it may well happen over the rest of the summer. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go away now and just sort of keep pressing continue for a bit. There will be a point where I will just be like, I want to stay at Feyenoord and just commit to another season with them, because the AI leaves these things really too late and it's very annoying. So I don't want to be sort of moving in August, particularly if we can avoid it. And it's annoying, obviously, because a lot of the good jobs come up during the season. If someone is sacked, that's often when they happen. And generally speaking, the best jobs come up in the summer when someone retires or something, which still might happen down the line. I'll keep looking every single time I press continue. But yeah, we will see. Who knows? Next time we will be back with another season of Football Manager with someone. It might be Feyenoord. One more year, try and win the Dutch Cup. Obviously, there's no good jobs, and I don't consider any of these, including Arsenal, to be worthwhile going to. Particularly, we will stay at Feyenoord because we need to win the Dutch Cup. If there is something that comes along, something in Portugal, if one of those managers go, one of the top jobs, if they want to give us a chance, then I think we will look to move. And I will consider the Arsenal job. I will consider the Arsenal job if we do get an interview and if we do get offered the job. I mean, Sociedad's squad isn't bad, but I think the situation the thing about England is, even though we finished in 8th, with all the money you get in the Premier League, you can turn that around relatively quickly. It's going to be difficult to beat Man City for sure, but it's certainly doable. Spain is a lot more of a tricky prospect, given how dominant Madrid and Barcelona and Atletico Madrid are. And I don't think Sociedad is maybe the one for us, but who knows? We'll see. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like if you've enjoyed our title-winning season, if not cup-winning season. Don't forget to subscribe as well, whoever we will be managing, wherever we will be. I hope you can join me for that too. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.